Nope, I'm good. Let me get out of here. Don't bother me with that. Hello to everyone in the chat. Who's ready for some lads? Except this lad has bunny ears. I didn't tell him to wear that. He just wore it. I don't know why they put the stupidest things on them. And what makes you think that would... No. But I'm still judging you for your rabbit ears. Because what is that? What is that, man? Falling for you, right? Oh, what do you have? Oh, it's more of his... whatever? Is that it? Is that all you have? Nothing new here, right? Nah, whatever. There's so many I don't have. That's crazy. How many of those are limited? Silas. Do I have anything new with him? I don't even know. No? Maybe this one. I really want this one, but I feel like this one's limited. Zane, do I have anything new with you? You also have... Yeah, you have a few. It's whatever. This is new. Freaking Caleb. Caleb has a surprising amount, and I have none of them. Absolutely none. Forget you, Caleb. But I do need a certain color for your whatever it is, Deep Space trial, so get on that, thank you. Who not look at Xavier? Of course I looked at Xavier, who are we kidding? Samantha, what's up? Which Silas one did you want? Came in mid-sentence. I think it said no defense. No defense? Yeah, no defense zone. I want that one. I like pizza. What's up? I also like pizza, but I haven't had pizza in a long time. Sup, pizza? That's just hilarious. I also really wanted the Grassland Romance, but instead I got freaking Raphael's. So mad about that. But yeah, I want Silas's no defense zone. Guess who got Lumiere? Let's see, how do I show him off? My team. Look! I got Lumiere! Yay! Oh, that poll was actually kind of crazy because I got 2 5-star memories of Xavier. I got the Lumiere one and another one. That's not what I need. No defense is a limited solo. But if you're patient enough, it'll come back. Congrats on getting him. Thank you. Had to budget for that one. What is this? I want to say I got this and the one for Lumiere at the same time. One of them. Don't know which one that is. So I know I went through these. I don't think I went through Floral Blessing yet. Nope, I did not. Can I scroll? I can scroll. Lumiere made me suffer. I'm not looking forward to Master of Fate rerun. Master of Fate is Zane, right? I don't even have his other ones. Oh god, what's happening? Honestly, I cannot remember the last time I was in one of your streams. Was it maybe Coral Island? Have I done unique aftertaste? It doesn't look like it. Fragment of Time, Floral Blessing. There's 3 of them. But then there's also Lumiere. Could do a little bit of Lumiere stuff. No, which one of these is he the most horny in? It's Xavier. I feel like he's a special case. Sometime during Coral Island. Married to Theo in that one. No kids yet. Oh, why did I stop? I stopped because I wasn't making any progress and I didn't feel like waiting for another season. I need one more thing to unlock something to get to the savannah, and I just got bored. So, I have no patience. That's my problem. No patience. Might be something for my therapist to explore with me. How about I just start all the way over here? What is this? Oh, it's the new one. Look at those beads. Master Fate Zane says I do not have a lot of 5-star red cards for him. Do I have any 5-star red cards for him? I feel like red and blue are his thing. I got that one. Yeah, just the one. I just got the one. Oh, that's what it is. It's a lot of 4-star red ones. I keep going to the wrong damn thing. This. Oh, what's this? Nah. Nah. Do I want to? A bond? No, not bond. How about the one I apparently downloaded before? What is this? Not downloaded. Well, download it. Download. Xavier and I took a gig to bring important documents to a conference abroad for a researcher couple. The mission was completed ahead of schedule, leaving us with 2 days before returning home. We decided to embark on an adventure in this unfamiliar city. I don't want to pour resources to 4-star cards, so I'm waiting to get... Yeah. That's understandable. Ooh! They got a beachside hotel with a trip hazard rug. Bed kind of looking cheap. Why is there tea right there? Oh my god, that can spill. Why is that there? Who left that there? Since our mission finished earlier than expected, Xavier and I scored ourselves a rare vacation. With tea on the bed. There's liquid in it. But I'm the only one excited. 20 hours after the mission wrapped up, aside from a trip to the convenience store, Xavier hasn't left our hotel room. I'm Xavier. In that case, I ain't leaving. I'm sleeping all day, listening to the waves. How does Xavier card review new cards? Use a different H word. I got censored. That's YouTube. I didn't censor ho, if that's what it was. Could you say ho like the tool? Horny? Oh, horny. Might be horny. I also didn't censor that one. Room service? Oh, Xavier, if you don't get up, the sun is going to burn.
My sleeping posture isn't that bad, is it?
It probably is. I feel like you just sleep with, like, slouched. Bad for your back. Your ageless back. It was a horn one. Ah. Xavier pretends to be upset. He frowns, stepping aside to let me in. We're not sharing a room? Oh, thought we were together. It's already past noon, but the curtains aren't drawn in the room. Only a sliver of light squeezing through a small gap proves it's no longer nighttime. I'm seeing the exact opposite of that for sure. It's not your usual sleeping posture. The problem is that sunlight can't get in. And he's asleep again. As soon as I turn around, Xavier lies back down on the couch. He doesn't forget to cover his eyes with the pillow. I sit down beside Xavier and give him a poke. Where are you poking him? Where are we poking him? Wearing the same pajamas, doing the same routine you did at home. I glance at the leftover wrappers on the coffee table. How come even the snacks and drinks are brands sold in Lycon? It doesn't seem like you're out of the country.
Is that bad?
He travels in space. He already knows how to travel. He's well traveled. He doesn't need to.
I always feel like I'm at home. I also don't have to worry about not getting used to a new environment.
You always have a reason, huh? Always got something to say. But we only have 2 days left. Don't you want to go out and explore? No. Why? I want to sleep. I'm tired. This is a break from work. I'm sleeping. This is a work trip. Are you kidding me?
You've been going out nonstop for over a week. Don't you want to sleep in?
Xavier seems unfazed. I decide to step up my game by discussing how to get some stunning photos at popular tourist spots. Does he like pictures? But even after describing everything down to the last detail, he still has this clueless look on his face because he definitely fell asleep with his eyes open.
That's it?
He does not care. He holds the pillow close to his chest.
To be honest, staying here with you is more fun than whatever you just talked about.
Didn't even listen. Great. Love it. I lightly smack him on the head. He should have taken the pillow and whacked him with it. Yeah, well, you're like a snail that brings your house wherever you go. Also a hermit crab. Where's that enthusiasm you have when wanderers are involved? Try something different. See new things. Man has been in space.
What?
And just lived for a very long time. He's seen a bunch of new things. That alone is probably boring.
You do realize the city life here isn't different from Lincoln's, right? There's no adventure.
That's because we rely on technology when we go out. You want to take pictures, that's technology. Girl, please. Would going an entire day without a navigation app count as an adventure? Honestly, when I get lost, I just circle. I will need that navigation app just to make sure I don't go back to the same place I just was. I'll go in a circle. It's not even getting lost. His codename was Hermit for a catch-22. Ah. Yep, that makes sense. He is a hermit. Oh, is that the anecdote? He was called Hermit in that one, right? I read that one. Just as I think he's about to agree, he turns on his side to face the couch's backrest.
I'll get back to you in an hour.
Let the man sleep. This is cool looking though. I do like this. I kind of want to live here, but I also feel like this can get flooded. Badly. It reminds me of an area that got flooded badly. Looks like this got flooded twice in quick succession. Like a few months apart. 1 hour later, I see Xavier in the hotel lobby, all set. Are you ready for an adventure? Wow, you even got here on time. He lowers his head to look at his phone.
I could have slept for 1 more minute. So, where are we headed to first?
Somewhere. How about that coffee shop? We're going to the nearest tram station. Then we'll get off at the last stop and head to Sculpture Plaza. The weather's nice today, so we should see the sunset. All the travel guides keep mentioning. Bleh. Xavier nods his head.
Let's go then.
We're just looking at a sunset. Cool. Look at the mountains, though. That's nice. Are we doing this the day before we have to leave? Because the day before you have to leave, you should definitely be sleeping. As we approach the hotel's main entrance, I'm surprised that Xavier, who usually goes out empty-handed, is carrying a backpack. Picnic. Are you planning to buy souvenirs? Isn't that too big?
Not really.
He's bringing lunch. He wasn't sleeping, he was making sandwiches, which he can do. Don't involve heat. If you involve heat, he'll burn everything to the ground. Chopping, he got. I reach out to unzip the backpack, yet he quickly moves it over his shoulder.
Just some emergency supplies for our adventure.
Maybe ask before you just start reaching to somebody's backpack. The hell? It doesn't have stuff like a sleeping bag, thermal blanket, or a BP5 compact food, right?
Maybe.
That sounds like emergency supplies. Which is what he said it was. This does not look anything like what the mountains look like. How far is this? This looks like Lycon. This is Lycon. Even without using a navigation app, we easily find a tram station. The worn roof gleams in the sunlight, and Xavier is close behind me as I approach the ticket booth. I thought we could purchase tickets online, but I couldn't find the website no matter how hard I tried. I had to do some digging, and guess what? To keep the charm of this tram, they didn't upgrade the ticket system. It's as retro as it gets. It's not bad, to be honest. I haven't used a physical ticket in a while. That's such a waste of resources. Love Deepspace MC is the most uncouth girl failure out there, and I love her dearly. She just needs a quick few whacks with a newspaper. Just like, no, don't do that. No, stop it. Or a spray bottle, that'll work too. Psh. I've been talking to Xavier for a while, but he hasn't responded. Say something. I turn around, but Xavier was behind me. No, Xavier, who was behind me, is nowhere to be seen. A familiar face stands a few meters away, surrounded by a bunch of foreigners who are all holding paper maps and talking. Rather than feel overwhelmed for being surrounded, Xavier calmly gives them directions. He's a prince. He's used to being surrounded by a lot of people. Only when they gradually leave does Xavier realize I've been watching him this entire time, being helpful and a good boy.
Let's go.
Look at you, Xavier. Master of getting lost, can now give people directions.
They wanted to go to the hotel we're currently staying in. I figured I'd lend a hand.
She is in peak unhinged form with Kayla, but watching her with Xavier is fun at times. Oh god, peak unhinged. I have just one 5-star Caleb thing, and it was his myth, and I don't have the other one, so for some reason it's not unlocking anything, so I got nothing with that.
But the challenge of not using a navigation
Also
app
forget
seems
Caleb.
pretty easy.
We've been outside for only 20 minutes. Oh god, you were walking for 20 minutes? Don't get ahead of yourself.
But I feel like my sense of direction has gotten better.
Xavier turns to his right.
This is east.
Well, you can look at the sky and tell what's what. Xavier continues to turn right.
And this... Wait, what did that sign say?
Oh my god. He starts walking to the signpost over there. Just over there. Xavier, the tram just arrived. Xavier! Get your ass back here. Oh, this is nice. I want to ride one of these. Oh my god.
This tram car is very old. Even the way they sell snacks and drinks is old school.
I bet it smells like cigars. Don't worry, knowing how you feel about Caleb, it's a trip, a fun trip, but a bit bumpy. Yeah. Look at this car, though. Train car, tram car, whatever. Let's go. It's like old murder mystery. God, what is it called? Murder on the Orient Express. Makes me think of that. Is there going to be a murder mystery? Can we do that? That'd be fun. Xavier pokes a box of cookies in my hand.
But when there are so many unfamiliar local snacks, why did you go with Pocky?
Oh, I love Pocky. So simple.
I guess you had your fill with trying new things and didn't feel like throwing caution to the wind. Is that why you're craving familiar flavors?
I really want to try century eggs, but I don't want to buy a pack of 4. I just want to buy 1. Just want to see. I'm not letting you rub off on me that easily. Gotta work for it. Look at the diagram on the packaging. Each chocolate Pocky stick has 2 different flavors. One end is a typical flavor, and the other is a challenge flavored. Xavier pauses, clearly confused.
What does challenge taste like?
You're guessing what it is. Watch it be hot sauce. I smirk, tear open the packaging, and shove the wrapper into Xavier's hands. You'll find out soon enough.
Since this Pocky has 2 ends, it's only fair we taste it together.
Oh my god. Seriously? You want to do it this way?
Try it.
Horny. I grabbed it. It's like, bit by bit.
You seem pretty calm. Is it matcha flavored? Well, this shouldn't be too bad then.
I ate like 75% of it.
Wasabi.
Oh, I would have loved that. But I would have reacted the same.
Try this.
So why are we not in the same room if he's feeding me?
Is it lemon?
This is romantic territory.
It sort of tastes like ginger.
Ooh, ginger and hot chocolate.
Well, it is nutritious.
It's really good. Sometimes I just want to chew on ginger.
I'm the one always getting the short end of the stick.
You
Is
are
it because I let you go first? Let's eat it together.
You're in control. You don't pull it back or anything. Oh god, getting closer and closer. How could you do that to me?
It tastes like strawberry.
What did you think was happening? But you didn't predict that. You didn't
Seems we
think that
arrived at
would
our stop.
happen. That was clearly
Let's save these remaining
the
Pocky
intention.
sticks. We can eat them later tonight.
Also, I'm unfamiliar with that type of Pocky. Everything worked out in the end, and we were able to witness a magnificent sunset, just as we hoped. But as luck would have it, the moment our phone batteries die, we're lost. You didn't turn it off or put it on low battery power or anything? Can Xavier charge it? If only I hadn't taken so many photos, now I can't even use the navigation app. Xavier, are you sure we're heading the right way? Why do I feel like we saw that path an hour ago?
My intuition tells me it's this way.
Oh god, no. Stop for directions. Don't be the kind of man that doesn't know how to ask for directions. Xavier just keeps going without any hesitation. He remains steadfast, as if we haven't experienced a 2-hour adventure of being lost. Which is what you wanted. You wanted that. You wanted to be lost. Also, that's so me just going around in circles and completely missing the one street I need to take to get to the hotel. Yep. My hunch may not always be right, but my watch says we're about to miss the last tram in a minute. I sat on a bench and Xavier stops in his tracks to sit down next to me. 'Cause he's a sweetie. Today's adventure didn't end well. Looks like we're spending the night outside.
I think we were successful. We saw that sunset, and it was good.
It's a sunset. Xavier leans back, staring at the night sky, because he's from space.
Look.
Wow. I follow Xavier's gaze. Away from the city center, stars shine brightly. We're captivated by them. They refuse to let us look away. Are you trying to stargaze your way back to the hotel?
Huh?
Navigation?
I was going to say we can see Andromeda tonight.
What is that? Is that a comet? Is that a planet? That's not really a planet like Pluto? Is that a Pluto-like planet? Planet, not planet, whatever. I really did overestimate Xavier's sense of urgency. How? But under this rare nighttime scenery, it's as if not being able to return to the hotel was the most insignificant thing in the world. I relax, rest my head on Xavier's shoulder, and ask him silly questions about the constellations. Rebecca, we're lost. Main character decided to go on an adventure where they're lost and now their phones are dead and they can't use a navigation app and they're lost for real. But I have a feeling Xavier knows exactly where they are. It's fine.
What about Orion?
Is that a constellation? Is that a solar system? I'm looking it up. Because that sounds familiar to me. Orion stars. It is a gaming platform? What? What am I looking at? A constellation? The Andromeda galaxy is not in our solar system. It's located between Cassiopeia and Pegasus. That's what Siri told me. Nice. Oh no, lost with the hot alien. I'm gonna copy and paste this into Amazon just to see. Oh no, lost is like, what is it? What'd you say? Lost with the hot alien? Oh, Ruby Dixon. But it's just Willa's Beast. Dangerous secrets, small town romantic suspense. None of this says anything about aliens. What the hell? Those who spring of me? What? A monster worth fighting for. Oh, these are all sponsored. That's why it's not working. It doesn't look like it's a book. Somebody make that book. Do it. Free idea right there. Oh no, lost with a hot alien. Xavier draws with his finger a line to connect several stars.
See that one? And those three over there?
Definitely don't.
Don't they look like...
Suddenly my stomach lets out a growl. The stars I see seem to grow bigger. A kebab.
Are you hungry?
I look at the backpack Xavier placed by my feet and clasp my hands together. I'm sorry for disrespecting you when we left the hotel. If I could turn back time, not only would I not mock you, I'd also store several large snack packs in your backpack. I would also ask to see your backpack before I just grab it to open it, because it's not mine. Seems like a Chuck Tingle book. I am unfamiliar with that author.
Are you making a wish?
Night Owl, what's up? To my surprise, Xavier unzips his backpack, which is filled to the brim with various snacks and drinks. Give me the Gatorade. Not the full Gatorade. I can only do Gatorade Rain because the other one is just too thick and sugary. Don't like it. I'll see what I could do. Did you finish your book about the sun and the human? I did not yet. I must have ADHD because I keep jumping between things. I was listening to the books and then I went to listening to music. And now I'm just listening to music. But I will finish that book. Because I want the sun to be happy. If there is a god, then his name must be Xavier. Don't put that on him, please. He's only
Maybe
a hot
it's
alien.
because I have a lot of experience with getting lost.
Oh wait, he's not the god. The god is the artist. Wrong person. You should have taken them out, and now you're complaining. You should have taken him out sooner.
You never said you were hungry.
Oh my god, poor Xavier. Xavier and I quickly switch into picnic mode and decide to spend the night at a nearby hotel. Have you read a book title and thought, wow, that can't have been possibly been written by a human? That's Chuck Tingle. There's this author that's come up on TikTok. I want to say it's like Quillen or something. And the book I saw was like a hood roach baby mama, and it's an actual roach. And she's the baby mama to some dude. I talk as I eat a small cake, my words slightly incomprehensible. Maybe don't have food in your mouth when you speak. We learned this when we're toddlers. Were you raised in a lab where they didn't teach you manners? Good lord. This will be better with tea. Oh, that's the black Chuck Tingle. Okay. Have you guys pulled for the multi-banner? No, I haven't pulled anything. We should prepare some next time.
We're basically homeless right now, and you're talking about it next time?
Yeah, the next time we're homeless. This economy is gonna happen. This was just a minor setback. We can't let it deter us from future adventures.
All right then.
Lumiere depleted your resources. Oh. I got Lumiere.
If we're going to be lost together, next time...
What, you disagree? I want to know if anyone has ever been lucky enough to pull a 5-star with the first 10. For us, Xavier's his card with the piano. It was my second 10 pull where I got that card. So it was my second one. Not my first one, my second one. I would love to have enough luck to pull one thing the first 10. That would have been great. Oh, you got Lumiere too! Yay!
It sounds more like something to look forward to.
I'm using him all the time and everything. Xavier, do that cool teleporting thing. Just need Xavier to come home and then I will have all the guys. Oh, you got Raphael in 20 in this banner? In 20 pulls? Nice. Oh no, I don't want to see it this way. Floral Blessing, Fragment of Time, and I think that's it. This was one of those multi-banner ones. During the investigation of the protocourse shards, I accidentally fall into another dimension. Oh no. Xavier catches me just as this happens, but he disappears while searching for him, and a way back, he suddenly appears before me. Does he appear before you as a prince?
Look over here, ladies and gents. Bracelets, necklaces, wood carvings, stone carvings. We got it all.
Who's this guy? I want to see the bracelets. The curio market is bustling and filled with dazzling array of eye-catching goods. I was gonna say gods. That would have been weird. A few days ago, Xavier and I received a new mission. We were to investigate a protocore fragment based on the abnormal readings found in a curio market. We spent our whole morning searching for it, and we finally narrowed it down to this store. He's in his regular clothes, not his hunter outfit. The energy trail must be nearby. I'll put down the stone in my hand and take the next one from Xavier.
Good eye, young fella. That jade you picked up is the best we have.
You say that to everybody about every stone you have. I know these tourist tricks. My luck was booty butt cheeks for the Lumiere run. Right? I get so mad when I get that really nice cinematic start to the memory and then it's some random 5-star that I didn't want. I hate that. Holding the stone I got from Xavier, I tried to find an energy trace, but no avail. I shake my head.
You don't like it? You looked at almost 800 of them already.
Don't you have other customers to pay attention to? I did not get the Silas birthday one. I was not lucky enough. Xavier shoots the stall owner a look that silences him. Ah, using that princeliness. We continue browsing.
If you can't decide, let me recommend something to you.
That's not silent.
Here's a real treasure. It's from an age of prosperity and used to be part of a mask. But it wasn't just any mask. It belonged to a flower goddess.
Uh-huh, and you just kind of have it?
If you really wanted, just... Oh.
Under soft lighting, the gem in the store owner's hand emits a faint glow. Xavier takes the jewel from him and gives it to me. Just yank. It trembles in my palm. The gem shimmers as if the energy inside it is about to burst forth. Xavier, I think this is the one. Once the words leave my mouth, a blinding white light engulfs us. With my eyes closed, I stumble, but Xavier catches me. He pulls me closer to him. Everything fades, and then I hear my own heartbeat stop with the heart condition. You're going to hear your own heartbeat, and then it's just going to stop. And then you're going to die.
She actually ran away. What should we do? If we don't have 7 flower goddesses, we're doomed.
The world spins for a moment, then I'm slowly greeted by the sound's chatter. Opening my eyes, I find myself sprawled out in the corner of a narrow alleyway paved with green bricks. Like, is that jade? Is this alleyway paved with jade, or is it just green bricks? Before me is a row of vintage sedan chairs. Where am I? I can't believe what I'm seeing. The houses to my left and right are reminiscent of ancient architecture. Passerbys are wearing traditional clothing. Is this a dream? Or am I on a movie set? I get up and try to look for Xavier. So is she wearing her leather pants? And form-fitting jacket? Scenery is so pretty. It is pretty. It was so good, I need more cards from him. Well, now I'm upset I didn't get the Silas birthday one. Maybe he's also here. He should be after catching me.
Well, aren't you a real beauty?
Don't be weird.
Follow me, and you'll be a flower goddess.
No. Especially after your first sentence. What the hell? Absolutely not. Suddenly, a middle-aged woman materializes next to me. On her hand is a shining jade ring. She grabs my arm.
We need one more person. Come.
No. Go find the one that left you. If you can materialize. A flower goddess? My brain is still adjusting to what's currently happening. She pushes me to a sedan chair before I can protest. It's lifted into the air and I realize I'm being taken somewhere. So, it sounds like there might be people just walking with these things. Jump off. Tuck and roll. You're a hunter, you can do that. And book it. I need this card when they start rerunning multi-banners.
Every year during the Royal Spring Festival,
the
7
grasslands.
flower goddesses are chosen for a special ceremony.
Oh, I know what this is about. This is a sacrifice. I was fooled in Kinseed. I won't be fooled again. No.
It's a grand event. You must have heard of it.
I'm gonna spill my blood. I don't want it. What? Exactly. And don't do it. And tuck and roll. The sedan chair wobbles as it moves, and the woman stays close, telling me more about the flower goddess role. It turns out we're heading to a rich merchant's mansion. Oh, I think it's worse. Where the chosen girls will live and learn to complete the ceremony. I bought all the packs I needed, over 30k of my diamond reserves. Damn. I can't even build 30k. I think the most I had was like 10. And then it was all depleted really, really quickly. I forgot what I was trying to get and then didn't get. I lift the curtain slightly, listening while taking in the surroundings, and finally start to believe I'm no longer in Lycon City. The store owner mentioned that the gem was in the flower goddess's mask. Could it be connected to the ceremony? No matter what, The Royal Spring Festival seems to be my only clue, so I plan to investigate. And if it's as big as she says, maybe Xavier will hear about it too. The sacrificial ceremony. Lost two 50-50 to Zane. Oh. Maybe I can find him through this.
Why has the young master not arrived yet? We've been waiting for so long.
You should run. Why be here? When you say young, how does he look?
I thought we were expecting a tutor to teach us. Who is this young master you speak of?
It's gonna be Xavier. But I still say run.
That merchant ran off to a distant land and left a young man in charge of everything.
Why did the merchant run off to a distant land? Is he evading taxes? What's going on?
They say he's handsome, walking around with an air of finesse.
Is it just...
And his calligraphy skills are a sight to behold. He'll be our teacher.
Does it just keep saying goddess of daffodils, or is this the only one I'm seeing for some reason? Like it's the only one I'm paying attention to. In the square courtyard are ornate walkways, a pond with blooming lotus flowers, not just one lotus flower. More than one lotus flowers at the center. I stand in the mansion's foyer with 6 other girls who are dressed as flower goddesses. They're waiting for what comes next. Young Xavier? He's young in the way Edward Cullen is young. He is. If we're the flower goddesses, then the masks should be somewhere around here. And with all these people in the courtyard, they won't notice if one face has gone missing. Maybe I should start looking. They're gonna notice because they already lost one. I take a few steps back, seeing the guards in the middle of a conversation. I take this chance to slip away.
Young master, you promised to teach the flower goddess their first calligraphy lesson.
How long is this training for this sacrifice?
Sir, but something urgent came up.
Xavier. A familiar voice makes me stop in my tracks. Is that who I think it is? Look at him! Need a vampire banner for the boys. Wasn't that the one with the mullet? Isn't that kind of... It's not vampire, but it is dark. And their hairs were stupid, but it was dark. I turn around to see someone entering the corridor. Xavier? I knew he'd be here. Xavier meets my gaze before he comes to a halt.
A fair lady is a perfect match for a gentleman. Even if you're looking for someone, don't let it consume you day and night.
Not exactly fair, but thank you. Love his outfit. It is a good outfit. Look at that.
Actually, I changed my mind. You are correct.
Xavier walks ahead of the old man and gives me a chance to sneak out, to sneak back to the foyer. Not sneak out, sneaking back.
Nothing is more important than the Royal Spring Festival at this very moment. I must stay here and diligently
that's the
teach everyone
BDSM
calligraphy.
banner. Okay. He looks hurt here. Xavier? What are these here for? It's like halfway in the room. You already have these. Why do you have these? You have these at the... What are these for? Why? Before I can even talk to Xavier, I'm ushered into the... Shuyan? An academic institution along with the other flower goddesses. It seems our first calligraphy, I got it, class will be with Xavier himself.
Every stroke needs personality. They can neither be too flat nor too straight. That's too rigid.
Automatic feedback. This makes me want to watch The Untamed. Sunlight streams through the window and casts a golden glow on the desk. Xavier places his warm hand on top of mine. His face is centimeters away. I shift slightly, self-conscious of our proximity. No, jump him. Is this how you normally teach your students? Hands-on. Xavier leans in, fabric brushes against my temple as he murmurs.
Well, you're technically my only student here.
Aren't there like 6 other people?
Relax.
Dude, you're making it obvious. A vampire banner could happen. A lot of people have asked for a wedding banner. Wedding banner. My grip on the calligraphy brush loosens as I feel a little more at ease. He guides my hand as he writes several more characters onto the page. They read, "Let's go for a walk after lunch."
You shouldn't rush when turning the brush. Keep your wrist steady, guide the brush, and feel the direction of each stroke.
You mentioned Untamed. I love that series. I started watching it. It's so long. I started watching it. And they keep going, like, flashing back and then present, and it's a lot of stuff. I'm still in the flashing back between back and present. I know what happens. I know the story. I just need to actually sit down and take it in. Haven't read the books, though. Xavier circles the word lunch. Confused, I raise an eyebrow.
Watch closely.
Underline. Xavier tucks a strand of my hair behind my ear. With the brush, he writes a phrase off to the side. Grilled meat. An actual long hair. Not a mullet. God, the mullet just made me laugh every time I saw it. I stifle a laugh and meet his gaze. Young master, your calligraphy is excellent.
Don't forget, you can always ask me if there's anything you don't understand.
I understand nothing. I need to see you after class immediately. Insert really bad flirting. While everyone is preoccupied after lunch, I follow Xavier out of... No one noticed that? None of the other goddesses noticed that moment. Were they really too busy focusing on their calligraphy not to see the handsome young master pay special attention to the one random chick that just arrived? How much of my disbelief am I suspending? I need a private lesson. The mansion is huge, and we walk along a winding path through the beautiful garden. Oh, garden walks. How did you even get here, or become young master for that matter?
The mansion's owner is very sick, and sadly, he doesn't have any kids.
I guarantee you he has kids. He doesn't know who they are or where they are. Guarantee you he has at least 20. I don't want the guys to know about it. They randomly appear on your screen with the mullet.
As a master of calligraphy, he was looking for someone whose style spoke to him. He wanted to adopt them.
Did you live 20 years here? What do you mean? It's been maybe 20 minutes for her. So basically, it's all because of your amazing calligraphy skills?
Yes. I also heard the flower goddesses would be visiting. It'd be easier to find you if I was the young master. I didn't expect you to show up in the courtyard, though.
I figured you at least noticed the Royal Spring Festival preparations. I guess that means we're on the same page.
Since we're so in sync, do you think our thoughts on the next course of action are similar?
Yeah, find the mask and jump ship. I know the last gem I touched had a protocore energy. That's probably why we ended up here. Since the protocore fragment brought us here, then maybe it could take us back.
Apparently, the masks of the 7 flower goddesses are real. Maybe the store owner wasn't lying.
Maybe he just happened to have the real thing.
I think the protocore fragment's power is still inside the gem. Let's stay here for now. When the time is right, we'll find that missing.
Oh, someone's approaching. Run into him. Oh no, I tripped. Oh, sorry, young master. I put my hand over Xavier's mouth and push him into a corner. I tilt my head and listen to the noises outside. Shh! We have company! The tension only dissipates when the sound of footsteps faded into the distance. Realizing I've pinned Xavier to a wall, I release him. Only because he let you. How did the future alien learn ancient calligraphy? It was probably a hobby. Ah, but he's a future alien prince. Being a prince, he was probably taught all kinds of random stuff. Xavier gently pulls down my hand.
Did we need to hide? Or can the young master not chat with the flower goddess?
Young master was also talking to somebody about trying to find a woman. And then suddenly changed his mind when he saw the flower goddesses. So, probably not. He's a Chinese alien. It was going to be awkward. And I heard one of the hosts of the ceremony is the mansion's owner. Since you're an organizer and the young master, it wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good if I was biased, right? You biased? He touches the small of my back, which makes me stand up straight.
But you always have a special place in my heart.
Oh, you're so adorable. Xavier, you... It would explain the hot pot addiction. Just then, 2 maidens appear around the corner. I freeze as I'm hugging Xavier. Their heads lowered, they silently walk past us.
Well, I guess everyone knows now. Does this mean I can officially play favorites?
I don't think you should. Xavier lets go of me, crossing his arms. He leans against the wall and smiles. Oh my god. Don't you know anything about court politics? Things always happen in the garden. Mr. Jones, what's up? 3 days have passed. Xavier and I have dug up a decent amount of info about the flower goddess masks. It seems 2 families are organizing this year's Royal Spring Festival. But since the celebration is a long way off, the Chen family, who are responsible for the masks, still haven't chosen the craftsmen. They haven't made it yet! We can only twiddle our thumbs in the meantime. We can twiddle each other's thumbs too. The lessons are getting more intense. The study sessions start from dawn until last until dusk. While I'm exhausted, Xavier is always with me, even during class that he's
Today,
teaching.
We'll be discussing the flower goddess selection process.
Yeah, that'd be great. Also, why are you sacrificing us? Because I know that's what you're doing. You can't fool me. I went through this before.
A good flower goddess must be skilled in calligraphy, making flower cakes, and performing the flower goddess dance.
And you pick random good-looking chicks for this. Been watching Chinese movies lately. Court people are so gossipy. So gossipy. They got nothing else to do. In the Shuyan, the white-haired teacher enthusiastically drones on. Didn't really sound that enthusiastic. Scroll in hand. His head bobs up and down. But half of the students are asleep. Xavier is a hyper-jealous Chinese alien prince from the past? No, from space. Yes, but the last part, but he's from space. From another planet. Another dimension, I think. But also space. Oh god, Xavier. Xavier. I glance at the teacher and whisper to Xavier, who's dozing. Of course he is. Future past, so yes. I need to learn all that to be sacrificed at the end. You need to learn all that so you're worthy of being sacrificed. It's a pain, isn't it? He stirs. Wake up. He made a time loop. Dang. Finally. Not so much. Xavier's head dips and his calligraphy brush leaves a messy line of ink across the paper. Hyper-jealous alien prince from a futuristic planet based on a Chinese past. Sure, why not? Sacrifices cannot be dummies. It actually has to feel like a sacrifice. That's what makes it powerful.
The Festival celebrates the birthdays of hundreds of flowers. It's perfect for appreciating the beauty of spring.
Okay, we're celebrating flowers having sex? Who's being sacrificed? The flower goddesses.
Last year's celebration was truly...
I don't know if they're actually being sacrificed, but I'm saying they are because that's been my experience with things like this. You're going to participate in the celebration. Oh, I'm being sacrificed. Got it. Like in Kinseed. You participated in the celebration by choosing the herald, and then the herald got killed. Thud. Suddenly the drowsiness in the entire room disappears. Everyone turns their head towards the source of the noise. Xavier wakes up. He stares at his empty hand where his brush used to be.
Grand.
The old man mumbles and then glances in the direction of Xavier's seat. Xavier ducks down to pick up his brush, thus he doesn't see the glare. He also wouldn't care. The god you were giving sacrifice to cannot be bored, and dummies are boring.
Don't you think his voice can put anyone to sleep?
I mean, it put most of the class to sleep. Holding a book over his head like a shield, he leans on the desk with his eyes closed. He continues to whisper.
How can anyone listen to him?
Oh god, Xavier. Writers went all out on the backstories. If only they worked as hard on the storylines. Well... Oh god, he's coughing. Oh no, he's choking. Help him. He's old. Don't do the Heimlich, you might break all of his bones.
It's great the young master wants to attend class, but don't bother the other students if you can't pay attention.
Sounds like one of those mangas where the girl falls in love with the human sacrifice. Oh, the god falls in love with the human sacrifice. Yeah, there's a few of those, isn't there? Y'all are nuts about that artist Merboy. I mean, he's technically a god. Everyone chuckles quietly to themselves. The old man taps his desk for silence.
All right. Let's continue.
Rogue prince behavior, check. Despite being sleepy, like he is all the time, Xavier shows up at the Shuyan every day. I'd like to introduce the term snacrifice. They do have to be hot too, yeah. But one day, he doesn't doze off during class. Did you do something today? I drank tea. I poke his elbow and Xavier stops his frantic scribbling. He gives me his paper. It's covered in small doodles.
Don't they look like you?
Do they? They're all me? Under Xavier's expectant gaze, I'm touched. I take a moment to look at the drawings. I mean, you're right. There's a nose, eyes, even hair. It's obviously me. Oh, God.
Really? Why do I have a feeling you were reluctant to compliment them then?
Don't make the prince mad.
I think there's a resemblance, but I need to do more research.
You gotta add more lines to, like, really make the face. Color in the skin just a little bit. Which broken boy in a tight suit is secretly a dragon? It is Silas. Puzzled, he picks up his brush and returns to doodling. I volunteer to be Silas's snacrifice. Having been in the mansion for a while, I'm starting to get used to living here. Xavier and I are practically glued to each other. We attend lessons and keep an eye out for any info on the flower goddess masks. After searching high and low for gem-related leads, I found one. A while back, there was supposedly progress in making the masks. Counting today, it's been 5 days since Xavier left. The Chen residence is far away. I can't exactly leave as I'm one of the flower goddesses, so I had to let Xavier investigate by himself. He got it. He can do this. He can just teleport back. He's not a big suit guy though, but he would be fine in one. He said he'd be back after 4 days. Why isn't he here? The garden is very cold at night. Worried, I sit on the grass and gaze at the night sky. I'm barely in the mood to appreciate the fragrant blossoms above. Upon hearing footsteps, however, I sit up straight. This spot is usually empty. Only Xavier and I have visited a few times. Hide. Hide, Outward Sam. It's fine.
I've been trying to find you for a while now.
I recognize his voice. Pleasantly surprised, I turn around. Xavier? You finally came back. The hell were you doing? Sleeping? You were gone for 5 days. I was about to look for you myself. I volunteer to be the additional user of Silas's black card that he just gives you. With a hint of exhaustion in his eyes, Xavier pats my head.
There were a few accidents. I also planned to use the waterways. But you were probably worried, so I returned on horseback.
What happened? Anxious, I grab Xavier's arm and check for any injuries by grabbing him. Yep, that's how you do it. Like, does this hurt? And then you poke it. Did you get hurt?
I'm fine.
Just poke the injury. Make it worse. Xavier takes my hand. Ooh.
The craftsmen making the flower goddess masks are looking for inspiration. They haven't come back yet. I figured the jewel was in the Chen residence, so I decided to search for it.
Is that what we're calling it now? What are we calling? Are we Snackerface? Are we using Snackerface?
I found one. It was exactly like the gem we saw.
Xavier hesitates for a moment.
But I didn't take it. A gentleman doesn't steal from other people.
Who cares? Take it! Do I have to get Silas? Maybe Caleb? And Raphael? Raphael will so take that shit.
Besides, the
Mobster
Royal Spring
sacrifice.
Festival is important to them. If there's a missing gem, it will mess up their preparations.
We gotta get out of here. I agree. If we find the protocol fragment early and leave, there will be one less flower goddess. And then their ceremony would not have the sacrifice. Snackerface, excuse me. We exchange a look, and a silent understanding passes between us. I'm still waiting to see the one everyone hates. At least we know the gem exists. Since the Royal Spring Festival, why is it suddenly capitalized? It was not capitalized earlier. It's capitalized now. Why is it not consistent? Anyway, it's coming up. Why don't we participate? Well, you kind of have to, being a goddess. During these past few days, I was bored since you weren't with me. I even wandered around the streets. Oh, they let you leave? Everyone is excited for this ceremony. There's a lot to see and do. Technically, you're supposed to be a snackerface for Raph. He did say something like that. Do you remember that charismatic old man who sold pink roses?
Of course.
I saw those flowers again and bought them. Look, I even made flower cakes. I grab a box that's been sitting nearby. Did you just come back? Would you like to eat something? My flower cake? Oh. You want to eat my flower cake? I made this by following the chef's instructions. Xavier opens the box and he bites into one of the flower cakes, one of my flower cakes. Then he nods. Who, Caleb? I wouldn't say hate. It's more like uncomfortable with him. In my case, anyway. No, I hate him. He sucks.
It's delicious.
I'll admit, I made too much for dinner. I haven't tried it myself. What? He pauses just as he is about to eat another flower cake. He slowly brings it to my lips. Here. Flower cake in quotes. Oh, Samantha, you have beef with Raphael? Tell me. Is it the snackerface thing? I hesitate for a moment, yet Xavier's hand doesn't move. I bite into the cake. She bit into her own flower cake. Why is it sour? What'd you do? Did you use sugar? Did you not?
It is? Can the same flour cake taste different?
It's poison. Get charcoal. Flour cake is just north of the blue hole. Xavier sits up on the grass. His hands rest behind me. His hands resting behind you. Okay. His warm breath washes over me. His gaze shifts and lingers on my lips. Obvious, aren't ya? My heart skips a beat. You can't do that, heart condition. Because of his expression. After a while, I open my mouth. Maybe it's because... Suddenly, Xavier leans in and kisses me. When he pulls away, he reveals a kind smile in response to my dazed expression.
You're right. It's a little sour. I can taste it.
So you used your tongue.
If you don't like the flour cakes, just give them to me.
So it's only sour on her lips? What does that mean? He talks to me crazy at the hospital. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, when he was in a bratty mood. He's like, I called for you and you didn't show up. I was at work, so... This is also why I'm becoming a Zane main. He's a brat tamer, I like that. Is he a brat tamer? Because I feel like Zane just lets things happen. He'll tell you once and then you just do whatever. He's more of a dad than anything. My hand is awkwardly in the air and I notice I'm blushing. I blink a few times. Mr. Jones likes taming brats. Somebody tame Silas, please. You remind me of the stray cat downstairs of our apartment. It eats like you when it's hungry. Xavier chuckles. He lowers his head to devour the flour cake. Are we still talking about flour cakes? What's the flour cake? We've been here for days now. I would say weeks at this point. I wonder if that cat is starving.
Don't worry. The security guard will feed it.
I find his dialogue and actions to be obsessive-possessive. Caleb, right? I understand his lore and trauma, but I can't see him as a love interest. Yeah, no. Too crazy. I look up at the darkened sky and Xavier follows my gaze.
Do you miss your home?
The apartment? It's been a while since I've been away from Lycon for this long. Even in a place this strange, you'll feel like you don't belong, no matter how long you stay.
What do you mean?
Oh, Xavier. We don't mean your case. You've been here for a very long time. Am I wrong? I'm sure people will feel safer in a place they're familiar with. What about you? Ever get homesick to go to your planet in a different dimension? Xavier pauses for a moment. The weather tonight is gloomy. The moon is but a faint glowing silhouette in the sky as it sits behind the thick clouds.
When I miss my home, it feels like it's always in the distance.
It's very far away. Xavier.
But for me, a sense of belonging involves more than just having a home. And you're still by my side.
Still. Hint, hint, main character. Hint, hint. Did you catch that? Our gazes meet and a spark appears in Xavier's eyes. Oh, okay, we're getting freaky in the garden. Cool. I can almost see my own reflection in them. Now that you mention it, I realized something.
What is it?
While finding that protocore fragment seems uncertain right now, I'm not scared. Maybe the sense of belonging I have is like yours. His eyes are a little red, maybe because of how exhausted he's been lately. Even his blinking has slowed down.
Then I'll be very happy.
Are you falling asleep right now? Are you falling
I'm a
asleep?
little tired.
Oh, he's falling asleep. Yep.
Can I lie down for a bit?
He's gonna, yep, just sleep is fine. Go to sleep. Before I can answer, Xavier rests his head on my lap. Y'all are thirsty. You're not a little tired, you're exhausted. I massage Xavier's forehead. Do you want to sleep on a real bed?
No, it's okay. This is fine, actually.
She just said it was cold outside. I think she doesn't want to get cramped up legs and be cold. Maybe go to a bed. The original boys are all too possessive, weird, and obsessive for me, so I'm intrigued at a boy who's over the top. Caleb? He's over the top. Before I know it, the Royal Spring Festival is here with lanterns lining the streets and vibrant flowers in full bloom.
The messenger brought these. This one is for you.
Is it the one you need? On the table sit 7 wooden boxes, each possessing a beautifully decorated mask. The maid reaches for the closest one and gives it to me. Can we get a picture of it? I open the box, but there's no gem on the mask. Can I see what the other masks look like? I'm curious about their designs.
Of course. The young master ordered me to deliver your mask first. I haven't met with the other flower goddesses yet.
I could be a part of a snow crow or snow stars sandwich. I prefer crow star. The maid opens all the boxes. Every mask has a different design, yet none of them have gems. I thought the jewels would be used to decorate these. The maid freezes for a moment.
What do you mean? To be honest, I don't understand how the masks are made.
Don't worry about it. I think they're lovely. It's good enough for a sacrifice, so don't worry about it. Smiling, I lower my head and my brows furrow. If the gem isn't on the mask, then where else could it be? I need to find Xavier and tell him. Take these to the flower goddesses. They should already be dressed. I put on my robe when someone knocks on the door several times. Caleb's too much. Yeah, I agree.
It's me.
If the 6th love interest is darker and more conflicting than Caleb, then we still don't know who that's gonna be. Like, Caleb was an easy guess. Because he already had the phone stuff. Who in the world could the 6th love interest be? Hey! Xavier is outside. I think he walked in. Xavier, I was just about to go look for you. Down the hallway are sounds of footsteps and voices.
Let me invite myself in first.
Gotta go shower, enjoy your Chinese flavored thirst traps. Have a flower cake epiphany. Xavier pushes me into the room. Oh. Xavier, the gem isn't on any of the masks.
I already know. About the gem.
Yeah, where is it? His gaze shifts to me before moving elsewhere. Warmth spreads across my shoulder as Xavier adjusts my collar. It had moved down slightly. So? Show him a little. I was in a hurry, so I hastily put on my clothes. I quickly glance at him and adjust my outfit. Oh my gosh, she's showing a collarbone! Harlot. This attire is too complex with all these sashes, and this is the only robe. What'd you find out?
There's only one gem.
Okay. Hearing Xavier mention it, I raise my head. But my hair is immediately yanked back. Ouch!
What's the matter?
Did she tie her hair to the robe? I can feel some of my hair got caught in the hairpin.
Let me see.
Xavier knows how to do hair.
It'll be hard to untangle. Don't move for now. Pulling the hairpin might hurt.
6 love interests probably won't come out until next year. Rumors say he could be Raphael's opposite. Another god? A straight up demon? Xavier stands in front of me, lowering his head. He starts undoing the knot. He takes a deep breath before continuing.
After the flower goddess dance ends, everyone will choose their favorite goddess.
And that one will be sacrificed.
The gem was prepared for whomever would be the most popular. The messenger who brought the masks informed me about it. I'll be the one to personally give the gem to that flower goddess.
So your favorite, who you already chose, and everybody already know you chose because people keep seeing you in the garden eating her flower cake. Decoherence? What is that? I haven't heard about this one. Is that the event?
It's too tangled for my liking.
Xavier and Caleb would be the type to take out your braids if you're black and get braids. That's why I love it. It's like, babe, help me take out my hair. So many. I left it in too long because I don't want to go through sitting in a chair for 8 hours to have a sore scalp for like a week and then it lasts for like a month and a half. You haven't hit the sad part. It's come. Huh? I haven't hit the sad part. Oh. Xavier's cheek almost touches my ear as he moves closer. His fingers occasionally brush against the nape of my neck. Not the neck. Caleb's in, oh, his mess. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
You need to move your head down a little.
Caleb's limited myth with the suit. Nah, I only got one of those cards. I ain't getting that anytime soon. I unconsciously clench my sleeve. I'm clicking.
Someone said it was difficult to get the gem. Currently, it's being heavily guarded. I mentioned wanting to look at it, but they wouldn't let me.
You're the one handing it over. Xavier's voice trails off.
Done.
Did you take out the knot? He takes a step back, and it seems the air around us finally starts to flow again. I touch the back of my neck. I make eye contact with Xavier. We both immediately look away. Why? Stop being shy. He's eating your flower cake. I guess the store owner wasn't exactly correct. But at least we can adjust our plan. On the day of the Royal Spring Festival, the garden is filled with people. Flowers are in full bloom. The crowd here is dressed to the nines. Their gaze is full of anticipation. So what's dressed to the nines looking like? The sunset's light slowly fades, nestled amongst the flowers, and lanterns flicker to life, and the trees' shadows spread out across the ground. The most important part of the ceremony, the flower goddess dance, is about to begin. I glance again at the crowd. Who are you dancing for? Where will you be during the dance? On a rooftop? You seem like a rooftop watcher. Xavier gently takes my hand that's holding the petal.
That flower from the roadside will wilt if you keep touching it.
I'm just a little nervous.
Scared of dancing, Hunter?
I don't have my
Actually,
gun.
I got you a gift.
Oh, what'd you get? A gift? Gimme. Gimme.
Yes. Once the dance is over, I'll give it to you.
Is it the gem? Why are you being so mysterious about it?
It was meant to be a surprise. But since you're feeling nervous, I figured I should tell you.
That works. Now my focus has shifted to the excitement about your gift. Xavier smiles.
See that tree over there? I'll be standing under it.
I follow Xavier's gaze. Nearby is a tree covered in red silk ribbons and wood plaques over by the bridge. So if I mess up the dance, you'll see everything, huh?
I promise I'll forget about them after a good sleep.
If you say. His gaze remains on my face, appearing indifferent, yet I sense a passion about to overflow. He wants to make out so bad.
Today is your beauty.
He wants to have an epiphany. He wants more of that flower cake. Sir, calm down. Just go to the tree. Stand behind it if you have to. Take care of your business. Horn dog, my god. I have one mullet left. No mullets. Amidst the music, the flower goddesses don their masks and raise their red umbrellas. Their dresses unfurl like flower petals. Engrossed in the dance's rhythm, my mind is strangely at peace. After all, I know there's someone in the crowd whose eyes are only on me. Thank you, thank you! The dance ends and I stand in the garden holding a flower basket. I'm surrounded by the other flower goddesses and people holding fresh blossoms. As they approach their favorite flower goddess, each person adds a flower to her basket. Despite getting on my tiptoes several times, the crowd makes it impossible to see the wishing tree.
Sister, your hair is very pretty.
You're not talking to me, are you? The 6 love interests better get me shaking in my boots. A hand places a fragile peach blossom in my basket. Thank you. Be careful not to bump into anyone when you leave. Don't get run over, child. I pat the child's head. When the basket can't hold any more flowers and the people start to leave, I see the person standing beneath the tree. Xavier? Right? You keep saying the person. It's like one dude it could be. Xavier does not look better with the mullet. Absolutely not. I run towards him just as I'm a few steps away. Xavier walks up to me. My basket is filled to the brim with flowers, but they're gone now. It's time to see which flower goddess received the most. They'll announce the results soon. Let's go. Were you jealous of anybody?
People wanted to give you flowers. I couldn't get past them, so I decided to wait for you here.
Did you get jealous of any of those people that wanted to give you flowers? Because you do that.
Seems they're quite fond of you, just like me.
That's not jealousy. My hand touches Xavier's arm. Have you heard about the customs here? A gentle breeze stirs the wooden plaques hanging from the branches. A faint melodic sound dances in the air. They say a flower goddess can bless people's wishes. And if the person making the wish is someone she favors, it's more likely to come true. Give me your wish. Xavier lowers his gaze and takes my hand.
While I'm not a flower goddess, I still hope the wishes of the person I like come true. Why don't we try it together?
Okay. Oh, oh my god, an umbrella. Do I have to? No, I don't. God, look at that outfit!
Throughout history, humanity has always made the same wishes. Perhaps it's because those feelings we have are timeless. What will you wish for?
Huh. If I tell you, then it won't come true. Clasped hands together. Okay, what are we wishing for? Epiphanies? I wish... Am I picking? No. Peep. Love the outfit and the scenery. Always wishing! Hi.
What is it? Or does making a wish require you to stare at me?
Yes, because I'm the flower goddess and I favor you. I said that.
Shall we hang them?
Yes. You're tall. You have to do it. I'm short.
If I had to guess...
Woo! Nice.
They weren't alone.
Hang the plaque. Hell yeah, I got a boost.
Curious?
What's your wish, Xavier?
If I tell you, then it won't come true. You said that earlier.
I know, but I'm nosy and I don't follow the rules. Tease him by poking his face? Do I hold it? What? Okay, I just do it repeatedly.
I wonder why someone's flustered right now.
This is what I do to my cat. What are you doing? That's how I scratch my cat's cheeks. I don't poke her, she hates that, but she likes the scratching. Someone's here, so? Oh, those outfits. They look so good.
You asked about my wish, in which case, I'll only say it once.
To never leave my sight again? It's a lot of breathing you're doing. Did you brush your teeth?
I wish I can be your sanctuary until the end of time, in your eyes.
Aww. Now eat her flower cake.
We've prepared something special for the flower goddess this year.
Messenger. That's all. That's all he is.
The most beloved flower goddess will receive a precious gem.
And then be sacrificed. The flower goddesses gather around the wishing tree. They eagerly wait for the announcement. Knowing the outcome isn't that important, I can't help but feel a bit nervous. I glance nervously at Xavier. He makes eye contact with me, and his gaze conveys a steadfast reassurance. That's sweet, right? Who doesn't like Xavier? Look, nice, so precious. He's all, I just want to keep you safe. Not lock you up like somebody. Just keep you safe. You can trust on me to keep you safe and not lock you up to keep you safe.
All right, young master. It's time to present the gem to the flower goddess. Remember to remove her mask.
What is this, a wedding? The messenger hands over the wooden box to Xavier, who then approaches the flower goddesses. All eyes turn to Xavier as his gaze falls on the box. Then he looks to me. We lock eyes, and my heart Stop with the heart somersaulting. When Xavier passes by the other flower goddesses, he's walking toward me. Xavier's an angel until he's a devil or a demon. A freaky deek in bed?
To be honest, I wasn't surprised at all.
He opens the box, revealing a gem that shines even in the darkest of nights. I immediately sense protocore energy emanating from it. Give it. I instinctively reached out for the gem, but Xavier pulls the box back. He grabs my hand.
I need to remove your mask first. Then you can have the gem.
He's like, patience. As if he didn't teach him calligraphy, but whatever. Stunned, I see Xavier take back his hand. There's a playful glint in his gaze. We know he a freak, it's canon.
Forgive me, Miss Flower Goddess.
Of all things to be canon. He's an alien prince who is a freak. He's a horn dog. He's willing to get it on in a greenhouse. He carefully places the wooden box in my hand, and then he leans down as he holds the back of my head. So no epiphanies? Oh, they definitely have one in the garden. In my mind, they did. Fell asleep. Yeah, okay. After he had her flower cake, Xavier doesn't look away as he slowly unties the rope securing my mask. His warmth lingers even when his gaze isn't directed at me. The simple act of removing a mask seemingly feels like an eternity.
When you wear this, I'm always drawn to your gaze.
Okay. While he speaks in a soft voice, Xavier's fingers touch the area around my eye as he takes my mask off, finally.
And when I look at you, you're always looking at me.
Yeah.
It's moments like these that make me feel blessed.
Epiphanies are on Raphael's Wander and Wonder card. Is that one of the new ones, or is that just one of them? Blessed? Why? Xavier hands me the gem.
No matter what happens, I'm always blessed to have someone by my side who makes my gaze never feel alone.
As the night progresses, some of the lanterns on the street dim. People leave, and Xavier and I... Who's cleaning up, though? People leave, and Xavier and I sit by the bridge. Moonlight shines down on the shimmering river, which flows slowly. Oh, same bit. Right, I had that one. I feel like they just made out, but I also don't really care for Raphael. I poke Xavier's arm as I remind him. Where's my gift? I've been waiting for a while now.
Close your eyes.
Is it a kiss? Is it a... what was gonna happen on this bridge? Is it your flower cake? And yet nothing happens even when my eyes are closed. I poke Xavier's arm again. Can I open my eyes now?
Yes.
When I do, I see a hairpin in Xavier's hand. It's pretty and adorned with pink flowers as if they are on a branch. How stunning. I take the hairpin, admire its intricate design, and smell the flowers on it. And it has a nice scent. The grape had more action with Raphael than we did. Exactly. That grape got all over him.
The flowers are blooming beautifully this season.
That grape was also really juicy. Xavier holds my wrist, his face close to my hand. His nose touches the blossoms as he sniffs my palm.
It smells like spring.
Okay. Did you want to get down and dirty, or did you want grapes? Apparently that's what's needed.
If you meet a flower goddess you like, give her fresh flowers. It's a local custom here. But there are many people who admire you, and all of them have given you flowers. My flower wouldn't be special enough.
I had to be better than everyone.
So, I made a flower hairpin. This is the first time I made one, though. Don't judge it too harshly.
Xavier's hand is warm, like petals being carried on the wind. His smile descends and touches my heart. What makes you say that? It's amazing. Besides, even if you just gave me flowers, they'd be the most special ones I've ever received. I twirl the hairpin, placing it into Xavier's palm. I want to wear it right now. He already fixed her hair before, do it again. Xavier moves closer. His fingers brush against my ear as he carefully puts the hairpin in my hair. With ease, he adjusts it because he knows how to work hair. That's so hot. I reach up and touch the hairpin. The soft petals tickle my fingertips. Let me give you a gift in return. Are we giving him a flower cake? I said before that a wish blessed by a flower goddess is more likely to come true. The gem rests in my palm, its ever-changing colors shimmering under the moonlight. I take Xavier's hand and place it over to Jewel.
I do recall you saying something else.
I'm gonna give you the gift of going home.
It's about wishes made by those the flower goddess favors.
Yeah. What's your wish right now? I wanted to tell you that your wishes will always come true. Embarrassed, I interrupt Xavier. When our palms touch, I attempt to resonate with the protocore fragment. Brilliant light erupts between our hands. Xavier looks at me, his eyes reflecting the vastness of the night sky. I gotta make chia pudding.
Is this your promise to me?
What's the promise? Oh, the
Forever
wishes?
is but a collection of moments strung together. With every minute comes another, second after second.
Okay. Xavier tightens his grip on my hand and the world around me dissipates instantly. His final words resound in my ears.
When I open my eyes again, I want you to still be by my side.
I feel like I'm falling through a sea of stars, yet I can sense Xavier's presence embracing me. It's as if we journeyed across the cosmos together, Through time and space itself as two stars accompanying each other forevermore. I don't know how true that is. Gimme. Cool. Yeah, but is there one more? Oh, there's one more. That's not a myth. Fragment of time. As spring approaches, my university welcomes the peach blossom season. Just as I was planning to visit the campus to enjoy the flowers and fresh air. Why is she going to the campus? She's not in school. She's a hunter. I assume she's not in school. I thought she already went to school. Why is she going back to the campus? Who would want to go back to their university? I don't. Xavier messaged me, having asked if I had time to visit the university. What? Why is everyone going to the school? Just to look at it? You had enough of it for 4 years. Knowledge. So helpful. It's the knowledge building. Not only did spring come earlier this year, it's also humid. As I wipe the sweat from my brow, I wander around the school looking for Xavier. The Hunter's Watch says he's nearby because you could just track each other on their GPS system. Yet all I can see is a sea of flower admirers. Catch you guys later. Gotta go vote. Alright, Night Owl. Go vote. Thanks for stopping by. Why did they include my poetry slam in the video? How embarrassing. Oh gosh, you did poetry. As I'm watching it, I hear a familiar voice.
An interview? Sorry, I'm not a student. I'm waiting for someone. I'm not particularly interested in admiring flowers, and I've already graduated from college.
Oh, Rebecca, I gotta go too. Have a good weekend. Yep, thanks, Rebecca, for stopping by.
A promotional video? What is it about?
Why are you asking Xavier? He wasn't a student here. He was never a student. Why? Do you think he is? Did you not ask for a student ID? I love this outfit. Nearby, Xavier stands beneath a blooming tree as the school news team points towards the promotional video.
A poetry slam?
Oh god. No, Xavier, not the poetry slam. Xavier, no. He raises his head, his gaze meeting mine.
The person I've been waiting for has arrived.
Xavier quickly walks over, leading me away from the bustling crowd. We don't stop until we reach a quiet secluded. A quiet scheduled path. What is that even? Quiet secluded path. You didn't see that, did you?
What are you referring to?
Nothing. Nothing, I mean, what are you up to? Why did they want to interview you? Someone who's definitely not a student here. You went to school in space on a different planet.
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
I just wanted to wait for you at an obvious spot. Then I was suddenly surrounded.
Xavier glances at the crowd admiring the flowers, its expression showing a mixture of emotions.
I know a lot of people like viewing the peach blossoms, but I didn't think it'd be packed.
This place is a must-see scenic spot, and the flowers here are quite popular. Since you asked me to be your tour guide...
It's fine. Since there are so many people, we won't stick out.
What are you talking about? Xavier, acting mysteriously, takes a step forward.
You're an alumna of this school, right? You must have heard about those strange tales circulating around campus.
I graduated. Why would I know anything? What, like Facebook or something? I don't know. Apparently, Xavier wants me to serve as a tour guide while investigating the strange events happening at the school. Of course he's working. Xavier and I stroll down the quiet hallways of the school building. The classrooms are filled with students. This is building number 3.
Your school has classes on weekends?
Yeah. No. I don't think so. Might be one of those special classes where it's like all day. That one class. Even if there aren't any, some students come here to study.
I hear there's a legend that says if you sleep in the last row of room number 303, you'll be able to predict certain things.
Like what? You seem to know quite a bit. Who are you talking to? Did you hack the social... Well, not you. Did your friend hack the social media? I point to the desk hiding in the furthest corner of the classroom. It's that seat over there. I don't know if it can make you predict anything, but it sure is comfy to sleep in.
Have you tried before?
Sleeping? Always. Yep, except I only dreamed of failing my test.
Then what happened?
She failed the test. Yup, I failed the test.
Seems there's some truth to this story.
Xavier pauses and turns to look at the white building outside the window. What is this?
What's that building out there?
Is it knowledge? The one that just says knowledge. The chemistry building. There's a legend about each and every building. What's happening in this school? There's a legend about it too. We can take a look. What are you investigating? I lowered my voice after arriving at the laboratory and the chemistry building. It didn't change. The scenery did not change, but we're in the chemistry building. They say this lab is as cold as an ice cave, even in the summer. There must be some ghosts hanging around. You know?
This legend has a different vibe from the last one.
Yeah. I've heard a previous graduate was held hostage by said ghosts and couldn't move.
Let's check it out.
Honestly, there are honest, terrifying stories from school. School I went to, somebody jumped from the roof of a parking lot. There's that. But here they're like, oh my god, there's ghosts. Like, oh my god, there's actual terrifying things happening. They got nothing to do with ghosts. Is this a lab? Xavier pushes the door open. A gust of cold air bursts out.
Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary.
I feel quite cold. I mean, if this is a lab, you don't know what kind of chemicals you have in there, and some of them need to be at a cooler temperature to be stable and not explode. Like H2O2. Need that at cool temperatures.
Were you talking about the air conditioner?
It's a really good air conditioner. Huh?
Haven't you noticed? The AC in this corner is set really low. There's probably something wrong with the control system. The student who couldn't move probably stayed here for too long.
He was numb. When you put it like that, you're right. Why would they jump to ghosts and not to the air conditioner? I was thinking maybe there's a freezer above them or below them. Stepping out of the building, I find myself facing the school's old but familiar track field.
I heard that a tireless shadow always comes to this track field at midnight.
What is happening in this damn school? That's just a girl who likes to do long distance running at night. Oh, that's not safe. Oh no, don't do that.
What about the weird grunts at 6:06 a.m.?
Somebody waking up? Somebody having time with their girlfriend in the morning? Or boyfriend? Or friend? That's just a guy from track and field team who practices shot put?
Then this legend is hearsay.
What are you investigating exactly? Just anything? I heard these stories back when I was still in school. I can't believe you're bringing them up now.
On the internet, people were talking about the past, so I thought it was an energy fluctuation. Turns out to be a false alarm.
Okay. Does our school's normalcy disappoint you?
It's a form of beauty, different from flowers.
Normalcy. Xavier's like, I can chill. As Xavier and I continue our journey, we find ourselves back on the path with flowers. Many of the peach blossoms are in bloom. Whenever the wind blows, petals flutter and fall all around us. I just imagine allergies.
These flowers look truly spectacular.
Sneeze.
It's just, right now there are too many people.
It's just crowded here. You know this isn't just any path.
So there's a legend about this path, too?
Oh, there was like, quote unquote, a legend about a certain set of stairs at my school. They called them the R-word stairs. Because, what'd they say? They said the length of the step matches the woman's stride better than men, so it would help them escape. But I'm short, so no, it did not. There's a legend.
The grateful monster under the peach tree?
You're half right. The legend says that those who reach the end of this path in exactly 100 steps will have a much better relationship.
I wanted to ask,
Huh?
are there so many legends at your school because there's not enough schoolwork?
There must be. What in the world? Of course not. Legends just symbolize hope. The ghost one symbolized hope. How? Xavier doesn't respond. I look to see him with his head down, seemingly engrossed in counting. What are you doing? You know what he's doing.
Didn't you say we have to walk 100 steps?
You have to reach the end in 100 steps. Aren't campus legends all just a bunch of baloney?
When good luck is involved, it's better to believe it exists. You have nothing to lose.
The baloney. I'm not sure if it's because his reasoning is very convincing or if he has a secret personal motive, but I lower my head, indulging in his childlike antics.
If you keep your eyes on the ground and count, we'll miss the beautiful scenery above us. That'd be a real shame, right?
Aren't you looking down and counting, man? You gotta calculate. You already started. Hearing this, I look up at the blossoms overhead. Even though I saw the flowers bloom countless times before, I still feel this spring is different because you have Xavier with you.
Maybe
You have
it's
a
because
hot
someone's
alien
with
prince.
you this time.
Yeah, exactly. Hot alien prince. Just like the line from the poem, year after year, the blossoms never change. Year after year, war never change. War never changes. A breeze rustles the branches. Xavier doesn't respond. He stops in his tracks and turns to look back.
We're here. Exactly 100 steps.
I'm pretty sure she said you had to finish the path within 100 steps, or what? You just stop at 100 steps and then what? The path grows narrower as we keep going. Tourists usually go back to seek out the spots with more peach blossoms. And just like that, laughter and joy are separated from the flowering trees, carving out a tranquil sanctuary. At the end of the path, Xavier casually sits down on the stairs, watching my every move as I walk ahead. Why are you staring at me like that?
Testing out a legend I heard about earlier.
Which one? Got another one?
The nymph under the peach blossoms. She might just be a student in a pink dress.
Now we got nymphs. What?
You're not exactly doing me a favor.
The one blossom. Or petal, not a blossom.
In that case, I accept the spring you've given me.
Oh. But my spring has scattered into the wind. Oh, you got one here. You also got one here. You got one. You got one right there.
I'll play dumb if you hit my head. Or do you want me to forget about you the moment I leave this forest of peach blossom trees?
You got one right here too. Oh, nope, that one just fell.
Let it go. I'll deal with it when we're back home.
It's only 2 petals. Good lord. Make a flower cake! What are you doing?
You have petals too.
What are we doing?
Are there any petals left? Then help me blow them away.
You said you'll deal with it later. But whatever, fine. Wait, what's this? Oh no, that one right there. Breathe into your mic. Hello? Hello? I'm doing it. It ain't working. It's like Fire Emblem.
Next time I'll do that to you and see how you react.
Nope. Look, I tried breathing into my mic and you couldn't register it because I don't know why. It's just something about the emulator not recognizing breathing. But I'm glad I could skip it.
Is it gone? Yeah, that should do it.
You probably got more behind him.
If you keep this up, you know I'll have to avenge myself.
Oh, that's fine. Avenge away.
I seek spring in the depths of the lush mountains.
I'll be in the puddle,
There.
Xavier. Go
My
ahead.
spirit rises with every step. My heart opens, basking in the spring sun like a peach blossom. I feel it blooming, like the first time we met.
The fuck is that? Stop, please. What is that? Was that your
Too
poetry?
late.
Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. I can see why you were
I didn't
embarrassed.
expect you to be good at poetry slams. It's remarkable.
The student who was supposed to compete got sick. I just filled in for her. Besides, I thought you didn't see it.
While I was waiting, I heard a voice that sounded a lot like yours. I memorized the poem after hearing it a few times. Then I realized it was you.
Memorizing weird things just because you have a good memory, huh?
It won't happen again.
Yes, it will. Yep, she don't believe you. We don't believe you. Perhaps it's a gentle breath of spring, or just that we're very close to each other, but I can't help but feel Xavier is different from how he usually is. He's being romantic. He's being a soft boy. That wraps up my tour. I'm heading home now. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review.
I'll give you 10 stars.
Okay, that's not how that works, old man.
5 for the tour guide, and another 5 for...
the poetry. He turns around, staring at the flower-covered path we walk down.
the nymph who accompanied me.
They don't exist. These campus legends are all made up. I spring to my feet, dusting off my clothes as I hurry to the school gate. Xavier gets up too, leisurely walking behind me.
By the way, did you
Oh, come on.
ever admire the flowers with someone else
Xavier,
before?
you were doing so good. You were doing so good. Don't bring in the jealousy now. It doesn't matter. But I'm gonna say Silas just because. I bet he would appreciate it and not even think about anybody else. Because Silas knows he's the shit and doesn't have to worry about anybody else. Get it together, Xavier. Why do you ask?
Did you walk down that path together?
He's like, I'm gonna find out who it is and he's not gonna walk again. Lumiere gonna pay him a visit. It's always busy. I would be surprised if I accidentally walked down it with someone.
Then, let's do it again next year. Year after year, the blossoms never change. Year after year, the people are the same.
Is that the poem again? Stop it. He's gonna go to his friend with whatever his name is, I can't remember. Gonna go to him, ask to pull up the surveillance from whatever year she was in school. Find out who it was. Because you're crazy like that. Don't do that. Bad Xavier. I will spray you. Xavier glances at the flowering tree. He gently takes my hand.
Let me be by your side next year.
Sure, just don't, I don't know, do time stuff. No time stuff. Gimme. Yay! Give it. It wasn't that adorable until you got jealous at the end. Stop doing that. My God, man, you're fine. You're great as you are. No one is better than you. Except, you know, go away. No. I love the 103 messages over here. It's really similar to my actual phone. A bunch of messages just not opened. A lot of it's spam. I got 627. Yeah, but whatever. The jealousy is a feature, not a bug.
It's quite cozy here.
It is a
Next
feature.
time, you should try bringing a book with you, too.
See, adorable. Stay that way. Stay that adorable. Stop thinking about other people. But with that memory done, I will be cutting the stream here. Spent all my time with Xavier. Yay! Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the likes. Next stream is... Sometimes the messages have gems and
Every
money.
time I reread this novel, it feels different.
Ah, I'll get to them eventually. I wish my messages had gems and money. Next stream will be sometime next week. I'm not gonna make any promises. Except for Friday. I can promise Friday, I can't promise Tuesday. Next stream, definitely Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be more lives, but I don't think I have enough memories. hurtful lies, but I'll figure it out. With all that being said, enjoy your weekend. And I will be back definitely on Friday. Yeah, enjoy your night and enjoy your weekend. I knew I was forgetting something. Have a good night, have a good weekend. And I'll be back definitely on Friday. See you when I see you. Exactly that energy. See you, Sam.